Yo, what's up everybody? 80s Hero here. Today's video is going to be another auto chess guide. Um, Today's video is going to be on how to create your own luck in auto chess. I get a lot of people saying like, oh, auto chess is all luck and I'm unlucky, so I can't play games like that. I think that auto chess has some RNG. It has a decent amount of RNG, but I believe that if you play correctly, that you can kind of create your own luck. There's multiple ways to set yourself up for success and set yourself up for getting lucky draws or pieces. And I'm going to go over two ways on how to do that. The first way is at the very beginning of the game, you want to kind of spend all your money in the first couple of rounds, all your money picking up every single chess piece that you can. And I'll show you in a second what I do. So that way that you create more options for getting level 2s right off the bat, getting level 2 pieces right off the bat. A lot of people just go for synergies right off the bat and they get unlucky because they don't get their synergy. But what you're doing when you're going for a specific unit or for specific synergy is you're kind of like tunnel visioning. You're narrowing your chances of luck. You need, when you focus on one thing, all of a sudden you're throwing all the other variables out, and you can only get you go. It's kind of like you're limiting your options is what I'm trying to say. You're limiting your options so that you can only go for this certain piece or these certain pieces, this class, this race. That's not how you're supposed to play the game, and if you play like that, then you're relying solely on the RNG. You're amplifying the RNG part of the game, and you're diminishing the strategic part of the game. So what we want to do is we want to make sure that we keep all of our options open and create as many opportunities for luck as possible. I'll go over that in a second. The second part, which I don't think I'm going to go over because you have to go in the late game, and I don't want to make another 40-minute guide. The second part is once you've snowballed, once you've accomplished the first part, and which I'll show you what I do, and you start getting your win streaks, you start saving your economy. You start saving your gold. You play the economy base. You play the economy game. This way, you can spend a lot of gold to get what pieces you need. If you're only getting 10 gold, if you only have 10 gold, you can only reroll a certain amount of times, and then you have to buy the piece you need. But if you have 60 gold, you can reroll a bunch of times and get to find the piece that you need. So that's the two ways to create your own luck, okay? One is keeping your options open, keeping your doors open. At the very beginning of the game, you're spending all your gold to buy a bunch of units, so that way, as the rounds go on, you might be switching out on your board which units you're getting level 2s of. Okay. Then with that advantage of the level 2s on the board, you're getting win streaks, and you're snowballing your gold income and your interest income. And then late game, you can just buy. You can just roll until you get the pieces you want. So the game is really not RNG based. It's very strategic based, and we'll get into that right now. Okay. So here, this is the beginning of a game. I'm gonna go off, and I like Beast and Warriors right off the bat, so I'm gonna buy the Tusk Champion. Okay. Um, right now, it's the first round. You only get one gold or silver, whatever it is. I don't know what the currency. I'm just gonna keep calling it gold. You only get one, so it's kind of just random which one you pick. You can pick really whatever you want right off the bat, because the second round's coming, and you might get lucky, you might not. So we'll just go on. We'll see what's up the second round. But you want to keep your options open, keep your doors open. Don't tunnel onto one thing. So right now we get another Tusk Champion. That is pretty lucky. And we're going to pick up one Unicorn because they synergize, okay? So I'm put the Unicorn on the board, and we're going to focus on the second PvE round. So one of two things can happen right now. I pick up this second Tusk Champion, and it takes me a long time to get a third. Or I just pick it up and I keep it just in case I get a third, okay? So we're still kind of creating our own luck right now. We've spent all of our gold. We have 0 gold. This third round, we're going to do the same thing. We're going to spend all of our gold and keep our options open. So what do we want to buy? What I would do right here is I would buy Frost Knight, Soulbreaker, and the Ogre Magi. So that way we're getting 3 units. We're spending all of our gold. That keeps our options open. Now, I don't end up going with Ogre Magi or the Goblin Assassin. I don't know what his name is, Soulbreaker or something like that. But this is what's creating my own luck. I have the option open so that if next round happens, if a duplicate of one of those two comes, I can pick that up. And then down the road, in the next, in a couple of rounds, I can pick up the level 2, the third one for the level 2. This is creating your own luck. Okay, I've spent all my gold. I have multiple options. I have 2 Tusk, 1 Unicorn, and then as you can see on the bottom left, one of each of those. So I have a lot of options right now. We pick up our second Unicorn, okay? So that's good. So now we have 2 Tusks and 2 Unicorns, okay? This next round is going to be a random player. I actually end up selling my Ogre Magi and my Goblin Assassin so that I could level up. And so I could put my second Unicorn down on the board. The reason I want to put my second Unicorn and not my Glacier Knight, I don't know the names of them, so I'm just going to call them by their race and their war class. Glacier Knight is because the Beast synergize as well. I have the Beast perk up right now. So unfortunately, we don't win this round because we didn't get lucky. And we didn't get our third Tusk champion, which we thought we were lucky right off the bat by getting a second one on the second round. But we never got our third. So we didn't get lucky there, okay? We still have an option open with our Glacier Knight. And what do you know? We get a second Glacier Knight right here, okay? Unfortunately, we're getting unlucky because it's round 5. And we don't have any level 2s. As you can see, the person we just fought at round 4, they had a level 2. They might have even had it sooner than that. But right now, we're just keeping our options open. We have 2 Glacier Knights, we have 2 Unicorns, and we have 2 Tusks, okay? So we're just keeping our options open right now. We're creating our own luck. Eventually, we're going to hit on one of them, okay? So this guy is just as unlucky as us, but we have a unit advantage. Look at, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're level 5. We have 5 units. They're only level 4. They have 4 units because we sold a couple of pieces to be able to level up early. And so that's why we're going to end up winning this round. Okay, so notice this is round 5. We have no level 2s. Now all of a sudden we kept those pieces and we go from round 5 with no level 2s to round 6 with 3 level 2s, guys. This is creating your luck. You can argue with me all you want and say, oh, that was so lucky that you got that. But yeah, we set up the opportunity for it. That's the most important part to take away from here. I'm actually just going to go ahead and pause this. So we set up the opportunity to get lucky, okay? We held on to level 2s. We held on to 2s of each. We bought a bunch at the beginning. The next round came, we didn't hit, so we sold to get a level advantage so that we could just put an extra level 1 on the board so that we could win. We lost the first round, but we win the second round. All of a sudden, on round 5, we have 0 level 2s. We go to round 6, we have 3 level 2s, I believe. Yeah, 3 level 2s because we set up the opportunity for it. Now, what I would recommend doing to, you don't have to stop there. You can keep continuing to create your own luck. What I would do there is try to go on a win streak. Try to snowball into getting a lot of gold. And then you can save up an economy, save up your economy. And then late game, you can just buy whatever you want. You can literally just keep re-rolling. Once you have enough gold, you can just keep re-rolling. You can level up so that you can put more pieces on the board. Save a bunch of pieces. If we go later on in this game, I'll go back and I'll show you. I always have a max bench, like pretty much. Look at this bench. Look at these benches. We go way later. Look, it's a max bench, guys. Look at that right there. Literally a max bench right there. A max bench because I'm creating opportunities for luck. I'm saving pieces to see I have the Sand Kings or whatever. I don't know if the third piece from the left. I had 2 of them on the board. I ended up selling them because I didn't ever hit my third. I got unlucky. But you know what? That's part of the game. You have to create your chances of luck. You have to really keep those doors open, be buying a lot so that you have the opportunity to get those level 2s. Level 2s will carry you into the late game. And then once you have that economy saved up from the win streaks, you'll be able to snowball and you'll be able to buy what you want to do. So the first step is making as many variables for to create as many chances to get lucky as possible. And then the second step is to play that economy game so that you can force your luck. You can force builds. You can keep recycling until you get something that you want. That's it for today's guide. We kept it shorter than the other guides. So hopefully this helps you out a lot. I had a lot of people saying this game is solely RNG based. It's not at all. There is a lot of RNG in it, but I would say that it's definitely majority strategic, and you're setting yourself up for success by playing the game correctly. I'm really enjoying the game. I think it's really fun. I'm going to continue to make guides. If you guys want me to make guides for, you could still recommend AOV hero guides. You can recommend, I know people were saying, how do you pan the map? So maybe I'll make a Arena of Valor basics guide next. But yeah, that's pretty much it for this video. If you haven't, go ahead and hit that like and subscribe button. I appreciate you all so much. You guys are making my dream come true. Growing a YouTube channel, growing a community with you all. So I really do appreciate you all so much. And until next time, have a great day.